there's going to be a lot of livestock dying. Hello, welcome back to Paragon Ridge Ranch. Chrissy here, and today I would like to speak to you about the new OTC to prescription 263 facts. What is GFI 263? Have you heard of it? In fiscal year 2019, the FDA Center for Veterinary Medicine, called the CVM, developed a 5-year action plan to support antimicrobial stewardships in veterinary settings. So in 2019 all the way through 2023, the plan aims to limit and reverse the resistance arising from the use of antibiotics in animals while continuing to ensure the availability of safe and effective antibiotics for use in animals and humans. So what does this mean? Let's talk about all the antibiotics that they're going to be taking off the shelves at feed stores that we as farmers and ranchers and homesteaders use to keep our animals healthy, not to overdo it, and just take care of the ones that we have so we don't have a large vet bill. Now, I know that we're all good stewards of our animals and of our land, but sometimes you need a little help, and sometimes you don't need the extra expense of a veterinarian's office. Let me tell you what this means. GFI 263 is a guidance on the transition of antimicrobials from over-the-counter to prescription labeling. It's part of a broader effort by the FDA to combat microbial resistance in animal use and promote antimicrobial stewardship. What they're saying is back in 2019, they made a 5-year plan to start implementing taking antibiotics out of feed stores or available just to anybody without a prescription, so there's no more resistance to bacteria. And I get it, I understand. But then again, I kind of feel like, why does the FDA have to be involved with everything? Why are they taking away everything from us? I mean, they make all these changes and it's gotta be for a bigger reason. All these conspiracy theories going on right now about chicken food and eggs and Land O'Lakes, and just, I can go on and on.
Here's a chicken conspiracy for you that's not really a conspiracy, it's being confirmed.
If you're like me and your chickens have not been producing since August and something's not right.
So here's just something else to add to it that's been in the works for quite some time. So they started implementing this 5 years ago, and then they started sending out information and trying to put it out there so everyone could understand that this is coming down the pike back in 2021. Who will be impacted by GFI 263? Customers that are currently purchasing antimicrobials without a prescription and retailers selling antimicrobials without an authorized prescription resale license. That's saying you will now have to take your chicken to the vet, which will cost for a vet visit, probably a new patient visit, the examination, and then if they have to inject it with any kind of antibiotics, the vet will have to administer it. So if you haven't been established yet with any veterinarians for your animals on your homestead or at your ranch and your farm, now would be the time to do it. Because come June 11th, 2023, you will not be able to buy any over-the-counter antibiotics, injectables, pastes, powders, tablets, pills, capsules, anything that you could think of right now. You will not be able to buy any of those. So come June 11th, 2023, anyone that needs these medicines will have to go through a vet. The vets do not have time to add all these animals to their regularly scheduled day. What that means to me is we're going to have these animals that possibly need veterinarian care, and there's not going to be any availability for appointments or house calls. There's going to be a lot of livestock dying because we try to be good stewards. By taking away this ability from America's farmers, it is going to throw everything out of whack. Let's go on. When will GFI 263 take effect? GFI 263 has a 2-year implement period that began in June 11th of 2021. Products will transition as FDA approval is granted with prescription labeled products, and the over-the-counter versions is removed from the market. There you go. Over-the-counter versions are removed from the market. The guidance calls on manufacturers to voluntarily change antimicrobials to prescription only by June 11th of 2023. What is happening? We're starting to get more calls about it. I'm trying to educate my customers about it. I'm trying to educate homesteaders, farmers, and ranchers about it outside the realm of being in the feed store business, actually being a farmer or homesteader myself. So lots of people are going to wait till closer to the time. They're going to order large cases of these antibiotics. They do feel that they're going to last a long time, but they want the longest shelf lives. In the next couple months, see that there's probably not going to be a big availability of all these medicines because people will be stocking up on them. That's what happens. You take away something, people start hoarding it. So what antimicrobials active ingredients are affected by the change? So I'm going to tell you the following list of items, and I'm going to list this down below in the bottom of this description, and I'm also going to list all the links that all this information came from, so you could do your own research and you could see that it's coming straight from the government websites. So I'm going to list a couple. Okay, following list of ingredients are effective: I'm going to put the full list down below. I'm just going to mention a few of them that we use regularly and that I sell all the time and that I also keep on hand. A couple examples would be Talosin. Now, this is Thailand 50. I don't know if you can see it. This is Thailand 50. This is used for upper respiratories in chickens. I sell a lot of this. It could get you over a hump. It could save your favorite chicken in just no time. But if we don't have this, we can't save our chickens. Oxytetracycline. Recognize this? LA200? This is oxytetracycline. This comes in this injectable form that you could put in the water for your animals. You can inject them sub-Q or intramuscular, and this also comes in scour tabs for your cows. So in case they have scours, it comes in many other forms. This right here is called Duramycin 72-200. This is also an oxytetracycline product. Not going to be able to get this anymore. LA300. A little stronger than LA200. The reason why you go stronger is for bigger animals. Some animals can't have more of a certain amount of cc's in one spot injection. So you go higher on the milligrams so you can get more in just one spot of the injection. These are things that you guys know. These are things that you guys see all the time. These are things that you guys have at home. You will no longer be able to get these. You see these? Okay, that's just a few. There's medicine for mastitis in cows. That's not going to be able to be available anymore. So let's go through this. Tomorrow, which is for mastitis. Today, which is for mastitis. Gerasol, Lincobac, lincomycin, biomycin, liquamycin, agramycin, Oxy 500, which is a calf bolus, oxytetracycline 100, 300, 200, LA200, terramycin scour tabs, Terravet 200 in all its forms, terramycin ophthalmic drops, and ophthalmic ointment. I had that at home because Tilly had an eye infection years ago. Tilly was my goat. I went and got some tetramycin gel and I just opened up her eye and I put it down on the base of her eye and I closed it and her eye healed up just like that. It was just some antibiotic eye ointment. Not going to be available anymore, you guys. Combipen, which is a Bimeda product. We're going to go down and see Bactricillin, Noracillin. All these are injectables. Penaqueous, Propen, Masticlear, Go Dry Mastitis, Albadry, Spectogard, which is a scour check, Albon boluses, Bimethox injections, sulfamethoxide injections, sulfameth injections, Sustain in all the different sizes, Thailand 50, Thailand 200, and Biovet 250. Also on this list is the Bactricillin. Let me show you what that is. This is Bactricillin, you guys. What this is penicillin. Penicillin G, injectable suspension for all livestock. This right here, you probably have that at your farm. It stays in the refrigerator. It's penicillin. This will no longer be available. All the rights that they're taking away from us, they're taking away our ability to care for our animals. And you know what? We are all good stewards of our animals. You wouldn't own a farm or a ranch if you weren't going to love and take care of your animals. They are just worried about antimicrobial resistance, and I get it. I really, truly get it. I used to be in the medical field. I totally understand, but why take our ability away to care for what we love and care for what we stand for? All right, so will antimicrobials still be available to producers? Here's the answer. Yes, producers will be able to consult with their physicians, with their licensed veterinarian, whom they have established valid veterinarian client-patient relationship with to access appropriate antimicrobials designed to address animal health issues. Where can my customers go to get more information? So these are the links that I'm going to put down below so you can go and do your own investigation. They're going to be on the FDA.gov website. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 5 different links I'm going to put down in the description. And you go out and you try to get the information that you need and try to form your own opinion. So this video is for me to notify you and let you know of all the medicines that you will no longer be able to get as of June 11th, 2023. This isn't a secret. This is what's going on in the world of the FDA. This is what's going on for the world of the farmers and the ranchers. This is what's going on for the feed store owners. What's your opinions on this? Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me and going over this really vital information. I hope you stick around. I try to share as much information I can about health and care of animals. If you haven't already, please like our video and go ahead and hit the little dingle bell. It'll alert you every single time that we upload new videos, and subscribe so you can watch more of this great information that I have for you. Hope you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.